Okay, today we are going to be doing 3-minute rounds. 3-minute rounds, 1-minute rest. Within those 3-minute rounds, we will be changing what we're doing. So sometimes we'll be working 30 seconds, 2 exercises back to back. Sometimes there'll be an AMRAP round, as many rounds you can have, the 2, 3, 4 exercises, whatever in there. Or we might be an on-off, hard and fast intervals. A real mix and match. All you'll need is a kettlebell and yourself, and that is it. Maybe a tad of water and a towel to wipe down your sweaty brow. So without further ado, I shall commence with a little general spot to get ourselves warmed up. So 8 rounds, 3 minutes of flash before your eyes, a minute's rest will be over before you know it, and then into another round, and then 8 rounds will be done before you know, and you'd have had one hell of a workout. And that, my friends, is what it is all about. We're going to get some circles to the front of his arms. Just to loosen those shoulders. And so I lift those heels up a little bit. And those knees up. I should bring out little punches as well. Then switching it back. Arms up and down. Once upon a time, these were called spotty dogs. No, that stuff has changed the name of them into something else for the modern world. But we shall still refer to these as spotty dogs. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, in and out of his legs. And bring the arms into play as well, all the way up. Bounce the weight side to side. Changing foot to foot, weight shifting. And then from there, we're going to bring down to some squats. Do your wide stance, allow you to sit nice and low to open up those hips. Let's come off, twist to the side, back to the middle and up. I'm going to twist to the other side. Just like that lower back. Once we get going, just crank your music up. Something that gets you going and motivated. And just follow along to your own song. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, just turn it through side to side. Let's legs a little bit wider. There. Push through. Each time you come to the side, try down a little bit deeper. Again, working through the inside of those thighs. Stand side bends. So in some ways our first round is probably the hardest in some ways. Mentally, because we're only doing one exercise, okay? Now, 3 minutes, one exercise sounds like a bloody long time. And it is, but if we're working controlled on our movements, you're probably looking at around 20 reps. So think of it like that. If you go, it's a big movement pattern. If you think about keeping it nice and controlled, keep it with a good controlled tempo, have big circles back with the arms. Now it's not actually that much. But mentally it's that thing of just do the same thing. At least when we're chopping and changing around with it on off, on off, on off, and we feel, and one up, one back, twist those hips. Mentally it's a little bit more doable. But this is why we get that first one out of the way. Because you won't want this back right at the end, trust me. Okay, so first exercise, let's have a little look at it. If any of you have got the club bells at home, clubs are great for this, but obviously we're going to use a kettlebell or dumbbell, depending on what you've got. So, your mission, you're going to hold weight by the hands, by the horns, this part here. From here, straight armed, you can go behind the head, down to tricep extension, out to the front. Okay. Then from there, you're going to squat. Back up, down, out and hold, and squat. I want to be stretching this as far away from me as possible. If this movement with your weight is doable, the squat that got out in front isn't, just bring it into the chest instead, okay? For that squat. You'll probably find you'll need to go a lot lighter than maybe usually would for tricep extension. These arms are locked out, it's really important. Keep us locked out, we don't want saggy arms. This can keep us in a good strong core position, and I want it in line with my chest and shoulders. That is what we do for 3 minutes. So it's a big strong movement. If you need to hold the weight on your chest when you're coming down for squats, absolutely fine. Try as well, make sure it's bent arm, comes up the straight arms, down to the front. So here, bend, up, down. It's those 3 movements. It will end up hopefully being a bit like this, where it works as one smooth movement, but you'll go through those 3 motions. For 3 minutes. Let's go. So we'll start from the back of the head. That's probably the easiest place to start, from the back of the neck. So we've got up to straight arms, out to straight arm, squat nice and low, up, back up, and that's it. This then becomes one movement. When you come to there, ooh. Now you'll do really well if you go continuously for 3 minutes of these without having to stop. I have in my head how many I want to be doing each time. If I have a mini rest and then go again. I'm going to tell you that because you might stop at the same number. Just because you think that's right. But yours might be a little bit lower, it might be a little bit higher in realisation. But it's a very tough strength movement. Oh, woo. Shoulders burn out a little bit. So that minimal rest, and you go back in, trying to work it through. So if this becomes impossible with straight arms, then hold it into the chest and work it from there instead. So if you were doing it from the chest, you come out, straight arms, back into the chest, then squat, up, out, up, bam, bam, bam. Just to relieve those shoulders a little bit. And I love this exercise. It's a real challenging one. You'll notice I start to drive from here. One movement to help that movement there. Up from the squat, control down. Up. Yes. Halfway already. Woo. Sweaty hands. That's a big strength burner, this one. Mini rest and I'm back in. I'm only resting when my body fails, when it can't physically do any more. I don't stop because mentally it's hard. I stop because physically my body goes, I can't do another one yet, Russ. I need a little rest. I'll try to get those rests to as short a period as possible each time. And that's my shoulders telling me that. 45 seconds to go. Oh. Woo. Start the back there as well. There. Oh. 30 seconds. Shoulders is going now. Woo! And the whole point of training is push away fatigue. Your body's failing it, you're fatiguing it. So getting those results nice and strong. See, I know there's only 15 seconds to go, but I don't just know that's enough. I try to get that extra rep out. That extra 2 reps. And rest. So I could have come up from that anyway. But I've got an extra rep and a half in, which is a rep and a half more. And if I'd quit up here and just left it because time is nearly done. So that's round 1. So in a lot of ways, the toughest exercise, it is the toughest exercise out of all of them. And in fact, you've got to do it all the time. So next up, 20 kettlebell swings, chest height. So 20 swings, chest height. You can do singles, you can do doubles, you can alternate, you can mix and match between those if you like. This is all good with me. However, our press ups are going to go up in between. So I do 20 swings, 1 press up. 20 swings, 2 press ups. Now this is a strength builder for your press ups. So go for really good strong technique and try and challenge your body because we're on lower reps of them. So try and get those toes you can. Really focus, get that range where your chest comes low and your arms out straight. And the idea is again, Get as high as you can on those press ups during that 3 minutes. So always 20 swings. Let's go. 20 swing. I say of your choice, singles, alternate, or doubles. Once I do 20 swings, I do 1 press up. Then I'm back to another 20 swings. I then do 2 press ups. Back to another 20 swings. 3 press ups. Remember, the focus point for our press ups is perfect technique. We're using these as a strength developer, okay? So the opportunity to do low reps with perfect form. So on my toes, my elbows tight to my body, my chest comes low to the floor as I physically can, and push all the way up. That's my 1 strong press up done. Then I'm back into another 20 swings. So the second time on those press ups, working 2 repetitions. First bit's really done. So again, 2 strong press ups. Controlling on the way down. If you can, for strong press ups, really slow it down on the way down. So you're working more strength with a controlled tempo. That's halfway. You should be able to go with this round. Continuous, keep going, going, going. You shouldn't need to really rest. The air swings get you out of breath, but you're more than capable of doing those. And those press ups are low reps, you should better get down, get the job done, and get back up. 45 seconds, 1 minute's rest, don't delay. You don't need to take a water now. You don't need to check that phone. All those little excuses you use. So, you know, chip a few seconds out of your round. Forget about them. Let's get on with the job at hand. Swings v press ups. 30 seconds. So there's only 5 seconds to go. Again, I'm going to get this extra couple of reps up and rest. Because that all adds up over the workout. Then that adds up over the week, over the month, over the year. And those couple of extra reps that you may have skipped that you could have done, take it over a year, that could amount to, you know, a stone extra in fat loss. It's like a little bit of extra work every time. You know, that there's only 10 seconds to go, I'll stop now rather than going to the end. That all adds up. Session by session, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. But you're a long way ahead of the game. Okay, round 3, 30-30. 30 seconds of one exercise, 30 seconds of the other. First exercise with the forearms if you can. I'm going to hold a plank. Kettlebell in front of us, I'm going to tap out to the top of it. So have the kettlebell a decent distance away from you, okay? So you've got to stretch from it. 4 even. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So I'm in my plank position, I want to tap that. Mine's closer, but it should be purely because of the camera angle. I really want to be stretching out here, ideally. So I stretch above and beyond my kettlebell. If you really struggle with it, come to your forearms and work the taps as well, okay? Make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulders, so your position is here, and you don't support yourself out here, because that's bad for your neck and your shoulders, and we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, that's enough talking. Up we come. Okay, 10 high knees, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep repeating. If you struggle with the knees, Stand on the spot, work 10 high knees, lift them strong. You don't have to sprint and lift them. You can step them through. 4 jacks, 10 4. 30 seconds, as many times as you can. Change, down we go, plank taps. Up, tap, tap. Make these changeovers flawless, guys, okay? No delaying. Jump up to your high knees and jumping jacks. Jump down when it's time to transfer for that plank. Don't delay it. You should be able to change from one exercise to the other in a second and a half. 2 seconds max. Last few seconds, come on, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, 10 high knees, 4 jacks. Remember, I don't care how you do it, it's 10 knees. It's 10 in total. Get rhythm, get power. It's those 4 jumping jacks, not fast jacks. Then back in. Those jacks super fast, guys. Don't pace through them. Heart rate wants to go on fire in this 30 seconds. Last few seconds, keep going, going, going. Okay, down, plank tap. Drop down. Let's get tapping that plank. Last time you gotta do these. Now I want you to get some good rhythm, good speed, okay? Let's go, tap, 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 tap. I don't care, everybody rocks a little bit. Here you go. Just keep moving, stretch it as far as you can on that tap. You've got 10 seconds. Keep going, going, going. But it's not over. Every rep counts. You're going to finish fast and furious on those high knee jumping jacks. Let's go. Up on your toes. 10 knees, 4 jacks. Pump them out. 30 seconds. I want your heart tub thumping by the end of this. I want it bouncing out your chest. I want you to be able to feel it in your neck. I want you to stretch that iliac vein coming out the top of your head. You got 10 seconds. Go for it. Come on. Don't ease off. Push down on that accelerator. Go even harder. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. That's the way to do it. I like it. So going into round 4, our halfway round. Grab you a little bit of water should you need it. Round 4 is simple. Round 4 is simple. And you rest for half of it. So we're going to go 10 seconds fast and furious. All out warfare. Now if you can, I want you doing burpees. But if you're doing burpees, you need to keep a nice rhythm. Okay, we're not doing chest to floor, we're going to get rhythm. There's no point in us doing step out burpees. So if you're going to struggle without getting a good rhythm to your burpees, scissor squat jumps, and if you're going to struggle with scissor squat jumps, I want you sprinting, not jogging, not power walking, sprinting on the spot to maximise your 10-second burn. Now remember, it's only 10 seconds. You cannot afford to waste 1 second of this. You work for the whole 10 seconds, you make sure you're ready to start, and at 3, 2, 1, you're ready and eager to go. You don't stop until you hear me say rest. I am watching. So burpees if you can with a rhythm, okay, otherwise scissor squat jumps or sprinting on the spot. Your first 10-second blast is in 3, brace yourselves, 2, 1, let's go, come on, no surrender. You want to get rhythm, you've got to get your heart rate high. We cannot afford to rest for even half a second during these little high intensity blasts. Rest. Big breaths. Get ready to go in 2, 1, let's go again. Come on, hard and fast, 10 seconds. Give it, give it, give it. You know as it starts to hurt, you get out of breath, you're about to stop anyway. Rest. Get big breaths. Keep it upright, hands in the head, just to bring that heart rate down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You should be going. If you ain't going, you've got to get there. Be ready. Come on, push even harder. You don't stop until I say stop. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Rest. If you didn't go on the start this time, get yourself ready at 3. Be poised. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. 3rd one. Straight into it. It's only 10 seconds. Keep digging, digging, digging. Rest. That's the way to do it. When you hear that 3, 2, 1 countdown, you get yourself ready. On 2, you're already set, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. As you should be straight down that wide, go doing whatever you're doing. Be the first squat jump, or the first knee raise, or the first jump out on those burpees. Rest. This is like a gunshot in the Olympics on sprinting. When I say go, boom, you will go as quickly as you can to get there first. 3, 2, 1, go! Bang! Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Don't stop, don't even look at that water, don't think about it. Rest. You've got 3 to go. Do not even dream about stopping on any one of these. You're that close. Finish it. Just do the job you set out to do. 3, 2, 1, go! You came here to do work, do this one. This is round 5 of 8. We've only got 3 more rounds after this to go. Rest. Okay, I lied. It's round 4 of 8, so we're halfway. Even better. Means you've got more rounds, more results still to come. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You've only got 1 more to do after this. Rest. Last one coming up. I ain't going to lie to you. Last one, we're doing 20 seconds and you will not stop. You're going to go all the way to the end no matter what. Ready? Go. Come on. Go hard, go fast. Pace is disgracing. Give it your everything. You've got everything drops out. You can't do any more. Go to something else. Do scissor squat jumps or do sprint on the spot, but you're going to keep working for the entire 20 seconds. You're going to do something, because something is always better than nothing. You've got 3 seconds. And rest. Well done. Excellent one. So yeah, round 4 done. Halfway. 4 down, 4 to go. Looking at the board of love over there. We've done the hardest part. We've done the hardest exercise by a freaking mile. Yeah, there's still going to be a hard pump, and there's still going to be a challenge, but we've done the hardest stuff. We've done the cruelest of strength stuff. We've done the biggest pulse raises. We're there. We're homeward bound now, guys. Homeward bound. Round 5. Figure of 8 is sponsoring this round. We'll do 10 figure of 8 squats into 10 figure of 8 lunges. If the figure of 8's really happening, do 10 squats, 10 reverse lunges, alternating legs. So try and put the weight into it if you can. If it's really not happening with the weight, drop the weight out, go for body weight only. Okay, so remember scissors, figure 8's go behind the leg on the squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's 10 reps, I go behind the leg, little pass, like a tiny bend, 2, more like a swing, so I circle it around my legs. 10 of each, remember. 10 of each, not 10 of each, don't get excited. You ain't off to Averonicas just yet. Okay, that's my 10 done, and from now into my 10 rear lunges. So I step backwards, passing through the inside of the leg, back up, then go with the other leg, inside. Shoulders back, big chest. Remember, always strong through that posturing, head up, straight back, take a long stride. This is not going to work for you if you take a short stride. Taking a long stride doesn't make it more difficult, it makes it doable. Short stride is bad for your knees and back, and it makes the exercise nigh on impossible to complete. Once you've done 10 reverse lunges, back in you go. 10 figure of 8 squats. See how I drop the bum back? Must have shuffled that, won't it? Back into those lunges. Remember, don't rush them. Give yourself the opportunity to compose and balance each time. See, the lower of the back knee is what makes this possible. The lower it's just there for taking. And there's no big movements, no big gestures with his hands. The lower of the leg really brings me into position so I can pass it through nice and easy. Halfway already done. Okay, figure of 8s. We do 10 of each. Work at your own pace. Try and keep a rhythm, a flow, minimal rest. And we're now more than halfway through. More than halfway through. And as promised, we've already done the hardest round. I mean, the next round, you get lay on the floor for the whole time. How easy is that? So push this leg around nice and hard. 45 seconds. posture, control, technique. It's not about rushing through it. It's about getting as many rounds done as you can with good, solid form. And a good rep's worth 20, 30 bad reps easily. Whoa. And he's back in. Actually, this round, it was bad. I thought it actually destroyed my legs. Well, I said that they were destroyed before I started. So maybe they're just numb to pain. Keep going. Nearly the end of the round. But we ain't going to stop, are we, guys? Every rep counts. Every rep counts. And we'll rest it there. Okay, 1 minute's rest. 3 little rounds to go. Next round, we're on the floor. Upper body versus core. We got our straight arm pullovers, so from here, straight arm, get back my weight to here. Make sure my legs are bent on this. I'm then going to support on my lower back. Leg raises. Woo! And it's 10 for 10. We want 10 reps of each. That is the name of the game. So big call around this one, but definitely probably the easiest round is. Probably the easiest round. So we start with our pullovers. Legs bent, feet flat on the floor. Let's go. Straight arms. They go back as far as you can, just feel the stretch. Bring it back in line with your chest every time. We've got 10 reps. Always controlling the weight back. 1 for strength benefits, but most importantly, injury prevention, so we don't jar our shoulders or our necks or our lower backs. And then power it all the way up. Really chop it up to here. And then back down. I say the arms are straight, not bent. Once I've done 10, to the side, hands underneath. I only want 10 leg raises, okay? If you want to make that a little bit more challenging, you can hold your weight here and bring your legs up to your kettlebell. So if you want to take it to another level, you can keep your hands there nice and locked out and work your leg raises while supporting that weight. And then of course go back in to your next 10. We've got 10 for 10 to remember. It's nice to have choices. You may find you start the kettlebell leg raises and then you downgrade a little bit due to fatigue. Nothing wrong with doing that. Always start your top end, remember your top point, your most challenging. And then if you need to, we reduce the load as we go. That's halfway, guys. Again, you want to go overhand, don't allow the feet to touch the floor, because you might out of camera shot, but I'm not allowing them to touch the ground. So you keep them off the ground each time, if you can. You want to control it on the way down. And always the bent legs, feet flat, before you start your pullovers. And the other way of doing it is to support under the lower back and work your position from there. Especially if you've got a little bit of a dodgy lower back, heck, this hand underneath makes a big difference to the strain you might put on there. Stops you trying to push through the lower back instead of just concentrating on the legs, which is all our lower stomach. We are talking this lower area here on those leg raises. Time check through, we've got 15 seconds, so keep working those through. Like I said, this is quite a nice, pleasant round. You shouldn't be having nightmares about this one later on. You're probably quite content to do another minute, I guess. Last few seconds, but keep working to the end. Okay, and rest, well done. So we've got 2 rounds to go. See, I didn't lie to you. That was probably the easiest round. Nice round, enjoyable round, gets a good bit of burn going, but nothing overwhelming. So, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. So we're working continuously for the 3 minutes. We've got 15 seconds of one exercise, 15 seconds of the other. And again, we're looking at 2 fast-paced exercises. So exercise 1 will be our mountain climbers. So I want single leg climbers nice and fast. Remember, you can always bring this onto your work surface if you need it to get a bigger and faster push. I'd also accept sprinting on the spot if you really can't get the rhythm with a low mountain climber, or you haven't got a work surface edge from a sofa set to work with. Versus squat jumps. A little squat jump, tiny little bend, and jump up. Not scissor squat jumps, normal squat jumps. 15 seconds on each. You're going to start with your mountain climbers. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're fast and furious. It's a floor sprint. Remember, if you come up on the edge of a chair or sofa, it's going to be a little bit easier. Your main purpose is to squeeze those knees towards the chest and extend them along behind you. Couple more seconds. There's no rest between exercises. Up, let's go. Into little squat jumps. So get a tiny bend of those legs. Land into the bend, use your arms for momentum and rhythm. This is all about pulse raising, guys. Pulse raise, pulse raise, pulse raise. That is it again. Change, mountain climbers, let's go. Woo! We got 6 rounds in total, okay? This is round 2. Think about it like that, 6 rounds. We're on round number 2. We've only got 1 round to go after all of these. Change, back up, squat jump, squat jump, squat jump, squat jump. Let's go, go, go. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Get that rhythm going. If you start to really struggle with the jumps, just work squat. But again, use the arms so you get power and rhythm. Change, mountain climbers. Come on, flawless change. If you started already, there's no reason why you can't get from one to the other in 1.5 to 2 seconds. Why do I do anything here? Why is it hard? I speak this fast like a horse race, the commentator, and catching your breath without doing the exercise as well. Change, back up we come. Squat jumps. I would be rubbish doing the horse racing. Guys, squat jumps, got 5 more seconds. Change, back down we go, mountain climbers. Maybe you're going to struggle with the changeovers, they're taking too long now. Then sprint on the spot instead, okay? All about getting the work rate going, guys. Change, squat jumps. This is round 4 of 6. This is part 2 of round 4. Even better. You are going home now. The end is on the horizon. You can see the finishing crowds starting to form for you. Change, let's go round 5 of 6, mountain climbers. Dig deeper than you've ever dug before. Yes, your bodies want to stop. Yes, your brain wants to stop. But no, you shan't. Your results are more important than your pain right now. Change. Back we go. Squat jump. Let's keep thinking the whole time. Right. Do you know what? Solid. I've got 1 more of each to go. 1 more of each to go. 1 more of each to go. I want to make it to the end. No, I didn't stop. I didn't drop. I gave it everything I had. Change. Mountain climbers. Last time you've got to do this. You ain't got to see these again. Leave them behind with dust at your heels. 5 more seconds, come on. Pump them, pump them, pump them, pump them, pump them. Change, squat jumps, last 15 seconds. You've done 2 minutes 45 of bloody hard work. You ain't gonna quit now. You wanna make it to that finishing line. You wanna high five everyone that's there. And rest, well done. Awesome stuff. I think I'd rather done the exercises talking that fast, even for me. I'm a fast talker. That was hard work. Okay. 1 round to go. We've done 7 rounds. Round number 8. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So round 8, we're going to do a high swing. So biceps come to the ears, okay? On a high swing, we get a tiny pause at the top. Where people go really wrong with this is coming down from a high swing, they allow themselves to look at the floor. We never look at the floor, eyes always straight. Big postures, as I come down, my head's up, boom, my power, big movement, I hold it for a second, I come down. Do not allow yourself to come to this position. That is only going to cause you injury and upset and put you out of training for 6 months maybe, and then you usually sit the sofa eating pizza and chocolate, and we're wondering where it all went wrong and put on about 900 million stone. Precisely, give or take a cup of pan. Alright, so, but We do 10 high swings, 10 in and out. So I'll show you the in and outs in a second, when we're doing them, once we get going. Then I'll do 20 high swing, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so I'm always going up by 10s in my high swings. You'll be lucky to make it to 50 in 3 minutes, guys. Our in and outs are always 10. Okay, so 10 high swings in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So head up. Have a little pause. Biceps to ears. As I let it come down, my head lifts up. I power from those hips. This gives me our chance to posture up. Big chest. I'm lifting my chest all the way down. I'm puffing my chest up. Feeling the stretch. Little bend in those arms at the top, not much. Once you've done 10, we're down here, in and out. Legs right straight, knees to chest. 10 reps. 2, 3. If you really struggle, go to the forearms. If you struggle still, lay down and do them. Okay? So you do with no hand, on hand, forearms, laying down. Always 10 reps. Once you've done 10, 20. 20 high swings. When my high swings go up, my in and outs remain the same, always 10. So I'm on 20 reps. Second time you do 20, because you've got 2 at the front. Third time you do 30, 3 at the front. You get the idea, huh? That's 1 minute already done. Once you've done your 20, 10 in and out. So you can go. No hands, fell over. With hands, 10, forearms, or lay down. Your hand on your back, kicking the legs out straight, knees to chest, if you need to do that. Watch for your next 10, halfway now, 30 reps, okay? 30 reps, you've got 1 minute 30 left of this workout. This is the last little thing we've got to do. This is this is a you versus you challenge, okay? You set your marker, strong technique, 1 minute to go. Once you're done 30, down for 10, then you're up for 40. When I say you'll be hard pushed to make it to 50 or be started 50, but why not the hell aim for it? Shoot for the stars, you might hit one. You know what I mean? Forget the moon thing. Shoot for the stars, you might hit another star, you might hit an astronaut. It's a lucky shot. To the shots, to the results, to the rewards, to the trophy. 45 seconds! Once you've done 40, if you do 40 down for 10, then you've got 50 down for 10. If you make it to 50, go back to 10 swings. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Always 10 in and out, so you've got 20 seconds. All the way to the end. No quitting. No excuses, just results. You can't have excuses and results. You have one or the either. One or the other. Either or. You can't have both. Last few seconds. Nobody stop. And rest. Throw in the towel. Good. 8 rounds done. Well done. So catch your breath a little bit. Now you can grab your towel and drink some water and parade around. If you're at home, you would strip down all your sweaty clothes, stand on stage naked if you wanted to. It's up to you. Maybe close the curtains. Maybe open the curtains. Treat the neighbours. Who knows? So nice variety of rounds there. A lot of different stuff. You probably struggle to remember back through all of them. But that's a good combination of strength versus high intensity, messing around with intervals and how we've done things to really keep the body on its toes from each round to round to round. So I'm going to stretch up above the head. Woo. I'm going to keep those feet about hip width apart, come down towards the ground. We're not going to bring them together, we're all about hip width. And then back up. Take a little bit of a wider step, so look at just over the shoulder now. And the whole time pushing these hands up to stretch the shoulders, and wrists to the forearms. And then back down towards the ground. Keep the legs, don't let them bend, just hang. And the head just hang down. Go limp. Back up, stretch the palms out. Wider stance now. And back down to the ground. Then just allow the whole body to relax into that position. Now take the legs out a little bit further if you can. Lower your body a little bit more. Edge of the chest towards the ground. And then we'll come over to one leg. Again, lean my chest down towards the top of my thigh. Over to the other side. Block tears as always. Probably just old age and ear air that are always blocked, probably. Okay, ease those legs in. Everybody else find it, at a certain age, my ears seem to always be blocked. I remember being parents being like that, always having blocked ears and sucking on them into trying to whatever, unblock them, that's what I was looking for. Is that an age thing? Hand outside. Break on to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Ease off one arm up. Behind the head, easing down the back. Time is keeping. I've got to take control. It's just a jump to the left. Let's get to the right. Change arms. Don't know where that came from. But you know, when the mood takes you, let the Rocky Horror Show run away with you. Well, you could run away with the Rocky Horror Show. Never seen it? Recommend it. Thoroughly recommend it, but make sure you get dressed up. Don't be one of those saddos that sits there all not in normal clothes, be adventurous, be eccentric, and get on your bondage gear and go. Hands behind the back, chest up, shoulders back. Relax the arms. Well done, people. Excellent work. Good stuff. I shall see you another day for another way to train.